This show's good.
I feel bad that we're not like chattier and jokier.
I know. It's just...
but we're just in it right now. We're really in it now, Ariana.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is So I'm Watching Teen Wolf Season 3, Episode 11, Alpha Pact. Long-time favorite show, first time watching. Let's get into it.
Previously on Teen Wolf.
Who are you? The only person who can save your sister. Derek, look at me.
I love that she tried to pull the superficial card on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bitch, this is not about a crooked nose. You don't have lips. Like, you have no face.
You look like the gum monster from Bob's Burgers.
Derek, look at me.
Derek? Where is she? Jennifer? Gone with Scott's mom. Scott left with Duquesne. Here, police are coming right now. We gotta get you the hell out of here. What about Cora?
You see the twins?
No, but I see the Argents.
Wasn't the last time you saw them the time you killed Kate and they burned you alive?
Styles is still at the hospital. He's gonna hold up the cops for us.
What about Scott and Melissa?
Jennifer took Melissa.
Derek, where's Scott?
Oh, FBI.
Just perfect.
Stalinsky at the center of this whole mess. What a shocker. Think you can answer some questions without the usual level of sarcasm?
You can ask the questions without the usual level of stupid.
Where's your dad and why has no one been able to contact him?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in hours.
Is he drinking again?
Excuse
What do
you?
mean again? He never had to stop.
Is he drinking like he used to?
Next time I see him, I'll give him a field sobriety test. Start with F, end with U.
How about you just tell me what the hell happened here?
I don't know what happened here. I was stuck in the elevators the whole time.
You're not the one who put the name on the doors, are you?
What name?
And it's big, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Energy.
What does that mean?
That's what I'm going to start doing anytime I have big news to share, is I would just walk in the house and making that noise. Can't wait to learn about the tree.
She's dying, isn't she? So what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh, no, not Cora.
While Scott and Styles were out there trying to help people from being killed, you were in here, rolling around the sheets with the actual killer.
Okay.
Do you get how many people she's killed? Erica and Boyd are dead, Cora is dying, and you are doing nothing! Why'd you do this to us, Derek?
Okay.
Was it all about the power?
The 180.
Be bored?
Oh, on me? Yeah.
You're like, Derek's trying his best.
No, he is not. He is a C-level student at best.
Were you lonely?
Maybe.
But just the whole, like, you were rolling around the sheets with her while she was killing everyone. She didn't show her hand.
The others will figure out how to help her.
There's no time! The full moon's coming.
It's
Sarah and
always
Melissa are gonna
coming.
be dead, so I'm gonna
I
try
mean,
and help them.
28-day cycles.
You can sit here and perfect the art of doing nothing.
I wouldn't take it personally. Anger is just a tool.
He keeps existing in the background of everything, so it's kind of like if you were a figment of everyone's imagination.
From you to Scott.
There's the theory. Peter's not real.
Yeah. But you know what is real? That fucking V-neck.
The word is guardian, Allison. More than anyone, you know that's the role I haven't exactly lived up to.
But she took Scott's mother and Styles' father. That's not a coincidence. I think it might be Morale. She knows a lot more than she lets on.
Well, she needs to get on that a lot faster. The lunar eclipse is less than 2 freaking nights away.
Styles, don't give up hope.
He could already be dead.
I don't think so. There's something about Jennifer's tactics. It's like she's still positioning, still moving pieces into place.
And you're one of them.
And let's not wait around to see her next move. Everything she's done has been on the telluric current. So Melissa and the sheriff have to be somewhere in one of those currents, right?
Ah,
Styles,
that makes sense.
if we're gonna find them, we need your help.
What if she just takes you like the others? What's the difference between you and them?
I have guns.
I'm carrying a 45. Personally, I'd like to see how she holds up with half her skull blown off. We've got one priority right now, and that is to find Melissa and your dad.
We're gonna need a lot more help.
What about Lydia?
Oh, what is she? Psychic?
She's something.
That's one of my favorite. Echoing. And something.
Careful.
I know. Going too far could kill me.
That's not exactly what I meant.
What did you mean?
Yeah.
I've heard it's something only an alpha can do.
Which is?
You know normal wolves never abandon an injured member of the pack. They bring it food from a kill and they regurgitate it into the mouth of the injured wolf. They even give it physical
Peter, enough about your weekend.
comfort by intensely grooming.
If you're trying to tell me I can save her, just tell me.
I'm telling you, I've heard it's possible.
How?
That spark of power that makes you an alpha. And she draws on the power that provides you with those special gifts. As an alpha, you have that bit of extra.
If I can save her.
I didn't say it works every time. Could just as easily kill you.
Can he not do anything, Peter? He just keeps like in the background of everything.
How do I do it?
Because there's a cost.
He's a
Is
baby.
there a cost?
Oh.
You just don't do that.
If you hear from Scott, you let us know immediately.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be kind of unlikely.
Both of you try to remember he's just doing what he thinks is right.
I can't shoot a gun.
I like Chris
use a
Argent.
crossbow, but well, I'm getting pretty good with these.
Isaac.
Okay, sweetheart, this is not a problem. Having gotten my share of hickeys in high school, I developed some patented cover-up methods. If you don't want to go to school, honey, you don't have to.
That's not it. Someone tried to strangle me, and I survived. I don't need to hide that.
No, you don't. But we're still gonna do your hair, right?
Of course we are doing my hair.
Perfect.
I thought you would use those on werewolves.
I do.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to trust me in this.
Now this is a sacrifice.
I can understand not seeing a downside to this as you haven't exactly been alpha of the year, but think about what else you'll be losing.
I don't care about power.
What if this was exactly what Jennifer was hoping for? She would know the only way for you to save Cora would be giving up your power.
Why?
So that you wouldn't be able to face the alphas without her. She wants you to come to her. It's all part of her little seduction, and she is still seducing you.
Aiden's texting me back. Okay, well, maybe we could go over there and... What?
This is from Isaac. Jennifer, she has Allison's father. She took him. She's got all three now.
We still have time, right? Styles, you okay? What is it? What's wrong? Styles.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
You okay over there?
Chris? It's Chris, right?
Is it just me, or has somebody been here before?
Years ago.
We watched her take your ankle knife.
And the knife that's in your sleeve.
And the switchblade in your other sleeve.
And the taser in your jacket pocket.
She's so dramatic.
Argent, the French word for silver. Interesting how truth becomes altered by legend. What's the Argent code again? We hunt those who hunt us. I hope you don't mind if I borrow it for a little while since I've been hunted myself.
Don't pretend like we're the same cause. I don't kill innocent people.
That's why they call it a sacrifice. And I wish it worked another way.
She's like, what aren't you people getting?
Yeah.
Even this world safer for your children. Well, most of them.
Come on. Just try and think about something else. Anything else. Friends, family. I mean, try and slow your breathing.
I can't.
Guys, look at me. Look at me.
There's a ghost upon the moor tonight.
This song.
When you walked into the room just then, it's like the sun came out.
How'd you do that?
I read once that holding your breath could stop a panic attack. When I kissed you, you held your breath.
I did?
Yeah.
Thanks. Are you here for Miss Morrell?
No, I thought this was gym class.
Sweetheart, we're not in the mood funny. Do you know where she is?
If I did, I wouldn't be waiting here for 20 minutes. Back out the door and wait your turn.
Hey, wait. You're Danielle. You're Heather's best friend.
I was Heather's best friend.
Hold on. Did you say Miss Morrell was 20 minutes late?
She's always on time.
She's not late. She's missing.
What if we're not the only ones who think she knows something?
And I want to know what she knows.
Those files are private?
Yeah, she's kind of right.
That one's yours.
Let me see that.
Wait, Lydia, that's your drawing.
I know it's a tree.
That's the same one, though.
It's a tree. I like drawing trees.
No, but it's the exact same one. Yeah, see?
Okay, you can have my session.
Yeah.
You got bigger issues.
What is this?
I know where they are. It's the Nemicon. That's where she's keeping them. It has to be.
Stalinsky!
Go to Derek, okay? He and Peter, they've been there before, all right? They'll know.
Styles, why am I getting the feeling you know something that could help us find your dad?
If I did, why would I not tell you?
You meant helping your dad, why wouldn't you?
So you're asking me to tell you what I wouldn't not tell you?
First, I have no idea what you just said. Second, how about you just help me help you?
Well, I don't know how to help you help me tell you something that would help you if I don't know it.
Are you doing this on purpose?
I don't know anything, okay?
Where are your other friends? God, Isaac Leahy, Allison Argent, these twins, Ethan and Aiden. I've been told your whole little clique didn't show up at school today.
I don't have a clique.
Styles, come on. There's been a pretty disturbing amount of violent activity in this county tied to this school. And, hey, your dad is missing. Fine, but I don't want you going home alone.
He's with me.
Yeah.
Me. Derek, we have a visitor.
You could just leap over it.
Not how Sugar and Spice do things.
No, not at all.
Me, I'm the hot one.
It's a Drag Race joke. It'll be timely when this airs in July.
It's a firefly.
Unusual for this region.
It's because of Jennifer, isn't it?
Singing the song.
Okay.
Before all this started, a deer crashed into Lydia's car. The cast went crazy. The animal clinic burst flew into the high school. It was all her.
They say animals can sense natural
Terrible.
disasters when they're about to happen.
Does she scare you?
She concerns me if she's willing to kill that many innocent people for her cause.
Are you willing to kill innocent people?
I'll kill any living thing that gets in my way.
You don't know where it is, but Styles said you'd been there.
We have. Talia took the memory of its location from us.
But then how are we supposed to find it?
Sure.
Bryce was like, she's basically a sorceress.
Yeah. Clickety clack is back.
How did you know we'd come for you?
Because Jennifer and I are the same. And I know you've always been suspicious of us.
With good reason. We know you sent that girl, the one who helped Isaac.
What was her name?
Brayden. And I sent him to do what I've always done. Maintain balance. This isn't you, Scott.
He can decide what's right for himself.
Not without all the information. Have you told him everything you've done? How you've piled up bodies to form your perfect pack? Bodies that include Ennis, by the way. He wants you to go after Derek Hulley. If Derek joins the pack, it paves the way for Scott.
The lies people will tell when they're begging for their life.
Ask him.
Oh, man.
Hey, back off.
It does more damage when you pull that out.
I'm not going to let them kill you if you know where they are.
The Nematon. Find the Nematon.
That's basically their version of the Hellmouth, right? Okay.
Both of us have been trying to do the exact same thing for hours.
You've been tied up before?
Many.
Yeah, I was like, he has a specific set of skills.
Being a werewolf hunter.
I tried to download them on as much as I could.
Yeah, I was starting to feel a little bit left out.
You knew. I remember meeting you once before you were sheriff. You knew something was up. You just weren't ready to believe it.
You're right. There was a night 8 years ago. The night my wife died. There'd been a pileup and a young woman. And she was trapped under an overturned car. We were never getting her out. But I was able to hold her hand. She knew she was gonna die. Her hand suddenly gripped mine so tightly that I literally thought she was gonna break the bones. And she looked me in the eye and she said, "If you want to be with her, go now." And I knew she was talking about my wife. But then that other part of my brain told me there is no way this girl could possibly know about Claudia. And so I stayed. I stayed until the paramedics pulled her out.
That's a bummer.
When I finally got to the hospital, I saw Styles sitting in the waiting room with his head in his hands. He was with Claudia when she died. I wasn't with it because I didn't believe. I just did not believe.
There used to be hashtags at the bottom,
Mhm.
and it would say, Stilinski family feels.
Then how do we find this place? There might be a way, but it's dangerous. We're gonna need Scott.
Poor man surrounded by teenagers.
Yeah. I can't imagine a fresher hell.
None of the other alphas know where it is either.
So this works, you gonna tell them?
I can't stop Jennifer without them.
How about we concentrate on finding your parents first?
What's the plan?
You, Allison, and Styles need to be surrogate sacrifices for your parents.
You die for them?
The show takes on a very, if you can't find organic virgin's blood, store-bought is fine.
No.
Quality a lot of times. There's a lot of substituting for things.
It's fine, just switch it. It's okay.
You need to think about.
It's like doing witchcraft with you.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous. You'll be giving power back to the Nematon, a place that hasn't had power for a long time. This kind of power is like a magnet. It attracts the supernatural, like a beacon.
It doesn't sound any worse than anything we've already seen.
You'd be surprised at what you have yet to see. It'll also have an effect on the three of you. Every day, for the rest of your lives, it'll be a kind of a darkness around your heart. Impermanent, like a scar.
Like a tattoo.
All right. What did you bring?
I got my dad's badge.
Jennifer kind of crushed it. Doesn't look great.
It doesn't need to look good if it has meaning.
Is that an actual silver bullet?
My dad made it as kind of a ceremonial thing.
Scott?
My dad got my mom this watch. She used to say it was the only thing in a marriage that ever worked.
Okay.
That's funny.
Each of us will hold you down until you're, well, dead. But it's not just someone to hold you under. It needs to be someone who can pull you back. A kind of emotional tether. Lydia, you go with Styles.
Are you sure? I mean, Scott and I both have to go under.
It's okay.
I don't like it.
Oh, I like it. It's a thing, so. Oh, yeah, I forgot how pretty her thing is.
I'm scared for Styles.
This is very visceral for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The music, and I was deep at this point.
Deep.
And I remember iTunes accidentally posted the finale at the same time.
Uh-huh.
By the way, if I don't make it back and you do, you should probably know something. Your dad's in town.
The FBI agent? Get him, Melissa!
Dark, handsome, asymmetrical man who's probably good at lacrosse.
This show's good.
I feel bad that we're not like chattier and jokier.
I know. It's just.
But we're just in it right now. We're really in it now, Ariana.
Yeah.
This is just the sweet spot, and I love it. It's just so patented storytelling, or not patented, but like it's the basic building blocks of storytelling. And so few shows do it so well, but it's like they use the plot to further the characters on the arc.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Versus the other way around. Like just the Lydia and Styles stuff, it just so organically kind of tangos, like it goes kind of back and forth, and it's one of the reasons why I am passionate about their dynamic is because it's not as simple as she's a prize to be won.
Right.
And even Scott, even having Deaton being Scott's tether, and you're like, well, this is supposed to be like the teen romance, supernatural romance show. Mm-hmm. And it's like, but it's not always about that. It's not always about.
No, Dean being his tether doesn't bother me. I feel like we're just thrusting Lucas and Allison together. Thank you. We're just thrusting them together. I feel like we just keep throwing Allison at people, and I don't like it.
Well, they did do it with Jackson.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I like the Isaac more. He actually, because it felt organic to me. I had no issue with it, but you want to know what I bet you're picking up on? They were dating.
Oh.
Crystal Reed and Daniel Sharman. And they break up and still have to be. I wonder if that's what you're picking up on.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because you know that whole thing about
Yeah. And it's just, Allison's just still going through it, and I just feel like they don't. It's like the thing with her hair. I don't think that they really fully understand who Allison is. And that, on one hand, that can kind of play into it, because if Allison doesn't know who she is, if she's questioning, but still, like, I feel like we're just throwing her at things rather than, like, letting her just be mad at everyone and, like, figuring shit out. So, I don't know. I don't like it. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, no, like, Allison.
You're not vehemently.
No, but I just feel like we don't need her to have someone making moon eyes at her all the time when she's dealing with, like, the death of her mother and, like, grandpapa and whatever else. So it just, I don't know.
They do sort of, more so as the show goes on, they do sort of just smash people together. Most of them I find to be exceptions to the, like, I find most of them to work. a lot so with Scott, and I mean I'm not gonna go into like, because like you haven't even met Malia, but it's like there's stuff in like season 4, 5, and 6 where Scott he gets to a place where it's like he kind of always has a girlfriend or like needs a girlfriend to have some form of identity, and I think but I think that checks for Scott.
Probably.
But it's all very, very interesting, and we're just at like peak like the different characters, like because even the stuff with like Deaton and Marin Morell, and like even bringing back Danielle, like the little things that they're doing, sort of, it's so good. I love it so much. And the parents, like they're like fully in play now, and they're like parts of the show for the rest of like for the final season. They get title cards.
Oh wow!
The opening credits.
Good for them.
And so, yeah, spoiler. They survive. I mean, there's things happen. There's like ups and downs, and stuff. But yeah. So, okay. Well, hopefully there's stuff in there for me to work with.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. And I think we're going to watch the next one. So, bye.